guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys. We'll be doing a product review about XTOOL D8BT. This is the Bluetooth device. This is amazing diagnostic tool that practically guys almost works on any car you can think of. It's amazing tool that can pay itself only using it a couple of times guys. You can actually have the dealer level equipment practically almost with that tool. You can access every computer system in your car, and as you know, some of those newer vehicles, for instance that BMW probably has at least 30 computers, and some of them have even more. I've seen some vehicles have 50-60 computing systems. With that tool you can access every computer system, read codes, delete codes, see live data. You can do programming, engine computer programming, bi-directional programming, key programming, all that stuff. You have over 31 special functions. We're going to talk about that. Make sure to send you the end and we'll explain how you can use that too, and if it's good and what to expect. Now before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we guys do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. And if you guys need to buy any parts tools for a good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tool supplies from, and you can save a ton of money. That's where we'll share the link for that too as well, where you can get it from, and if you need to find more information about it. This is the XTOOL. First impression guys, it comes with a case, everything's really well packed. It's amazing tool, very heavy build. Okay, it looks like it's heavy duty tool, really amazing quality at first sight. On the back side you even have the camera, you have the stand right here as well. So okay, that can make your wife quite guys, okay, helpful when you're working on your vehicle. Check it out. This is the Bluetooth device. This is the one that plugs into your Obd port, and everything's wireless, so you don't need to worry about wires. You can go up to 33 feet of stable Bluetooth communication between the two devices. Here guys, okay, you will have different chargers. You have the international one that's for 220 volts. This is the 110 right here. So that makes it super convenient. USB cable is here as well. That's the case, really well built case as well. Now here under special functions, check this thing out. You're going to have multiple things. We're going to talk that in a little bit. So we'll put it to the test guys on American vehicle, Ford Mustang right here. It's emblematic American vehicle here. Practically any Ford will work, Chevy, any American vehicles. We'll cover what it works on in a second. And then we're going to put it to the test on a BMW X4M package xDrive 35i. This amazing vehicle there. Stay with us. We're going to put it to the test and see what it does. So let's go ahead, we're going to take it to the Mustang right here guys, American Muscle 5.0. This is amazing beast. It's about close to 500 horsepower. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go ahead, open the door. You need to locate, okay, where your Obd port is located. Extremely windy today by the way, so Obd port is usually right under the dash in most cases, okay, and if you pay attention, in our case, okay, it is right here. All we have to do, okay, plug it in. Okay, perfect. Now it's plugged in, and it's going to send signal to the tool. Here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, okay, and turn the ignition switch on. So, without starting the car for diagnostics, let me turn the volume down, okay. Perfect, ignition switch is on, lights are on, but the car is not on. Next, what else we need to do here? You will guys, okay, let me just set everything right so you can see good. Here you can do multiple things. One is the special functions. Under special functions you will have oil reset, throttle body calibration. This is for the emergency brake calibration, steering angle sensor reset. This is one of the most common ones that you will use when working on vehicles. Have key programming, instrument cluster, gearbox match, battery monitor reset, injector coding, DPF reset, gear learning, TPMS reset guys. Check this thing out. You have multiple things that you can use right here. Now what we can do now, okay, here we can go back and you have the different vehicles that you can do. Those are the European cars, okay, European models right here. You can see it supports almost any car. You can think of Asian vehicles right here as well, and then you go to American vehicles, you have Chinese vehicles and Australian vehicles as well. But what you can do now here, okay, you can just click auto scan. Auto scan is going to communicate with the device, okay. It's going to say, okay, we have Ford USA, ours is the USA edition. We're going to select that. It's going to tell us 2018 Ford Mustang 5.0. This is the VIN number, 50 state emission gasoline engine. You can do automatic scan. What that will do actually, okay, let me just focus here. Automatic scan will scan the whole system, tell us what's wrong. System selection, you can select just certain computers, but I want to do automatic scan, show you how it works. It's going to actually, guys, okay, do every computer system, and watch how fast that thing is. It's unbelievable fast. I never seen such a fast scanning on Ford vehicle before, because the Ford, the way the software communicates, it's a little bit more slow, let me put it that way. It's reliable, but it's slow, it takes more time, and this thing is flying. It scanned 12 computing systems so far in that car, working on a 13 system, and we have 2 BMC body control module failures, 1 ABS light on, instrument panel right here, 1 problem, and audio control, we have 1 problem. You can see we have multiple codes. Later you can see the report. Once we are done, it's scanning system 25 out of 36 computing systems, guys. This is, I'm telling you, you need a device like that in order to work on newer vehicles, because otherwise it's almost impossible to work on them without with having so much electronics and things like that. It's really cool because here, if you have a customer vehicle or working even on your vehicle, you can get the report, you can see all the problems, you can see Dtc Report, and it says voltage of battery, that's the problem, start button, problems, current sensor of battery. So all these codes were triggered most of the times due to weak battery voltage. What we have here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 codes because of weak battery. Even if your battery dies, you need a tool like that to clear your systems. You can save the report, you can click diagnose, or what you can do, okay, in that case, you can just go ahead and clear all the codes. And that way you will see what codes are still present, and you can start working on that as well. Now, you can see it's doing that one by one, okay, and it should be ready any minute. Perfect. We can go back. Are you sure you want to exit? Yes. In system selection, you can select engine computer, let's say. Here you can do actuation tests. You can do things such as activating different components such as fuel pump, desired fuel pressure. You can see, you can do radiator fans like fuel pump. I can turn it on. I don't know if you can hear it. Yep, that's a pump. And then off. You can check different components. The activation test is one of the most popular things that you will be using as well. Control of intake manifold runner. You can test different injectors, low speed, high speed fan. Okay, all those things you can test, and I can turn the fan on and off, so you can figure out if your fan is working or if it's not. So really, guys, okay, really you can test oxygen sensors, heated oxygen sensors here as well, and find out if they're working, because oxygen sensors, you know, they're a pain to work on those things sometimes. Now, another thing that you have special functions under every computer, so you can do quite a few things. Remove transmission adaptive tables, stop transmission adaptive use. You can see multiple oil zero manually, and reset power train control module, power balance. Okay, power balance right here, it talks about that. Make sure the handbrake is pulled, no speed. Okay, too fast can cause data loss. Okay, and all that stuff. So Now you can read codes for each computer, clear codes, or see live data. Under live data, this is simply amazing. You can see all the parameters, and what I'm going to do, I'll start the car now. Okay, listen to that beast now. That's amazing. So we're covering the American section with that car, then we'll jump to the German ones, and you can see all the different parameters here. For instance, for the converter, pressure control solenoid, ambient temperature sensor, air conditioner, guys, pressure in the AC system, and you can see all that stuff. All of this is right here on the spot, so you can actually, guys, see all these parameters for every computer system. Check this thing out. You can find out exactly what's wrong with your vehicle in no time. Brake boost pressure corrected and measured. You can see battery voltage terminal, multiple cylinder head temperature sensor, 43 degrees. If I rev it up a little bit, it will go up. You can open it. You can see a graph now. Check this thing out. It should go up in a little bit. It's 43 degrees now, and you rev it up a little bit. It's the engine is still pretty cold, but it will start warming up in a little bit, and the temperature will start going up as well. It will just need a little bit more time eventually. So you can see now what you can do, guys. Okay, let me collapse that thing. Okay, you can see other components as well, so that's amazing. Now let me go ahead, guys, and we're going to test it on BMW and see what it looks like there. So this is the BMW that we'll try it on. This is the X4M package, xDrive 35i. This is a pretty nice vehicle, but as you know, you always have to work on them sooner or later. So I'm going to find the Obd port here. In our case, it could be hidden, okay, because let me turn the light on. I can show you. You can see sometimes they could be like right here, or it could be on top of BMWs, guys. Now when I plug it in, okay, I forgot to show you how it's going to show, okay, your battery voltage there as well. 12.0. You have to have over 12. For diagnostics and programming, it's recommended to even have the battery charger on and have over 12.5 volts when you're actually, guys, doing some programming, because otherwise, okay, it may not work correctly. So now you can see this is the BMW. Let's see how it works on this one now. Okay, I'm going to close the sunroof so we don't have glare, and I'm going to turn the car off, turn the ignition back on without the car running. Here, what we can do now, guys, we can go to auto scan, or you can do the diagnostic and select it yourself. Under auto scan, it's going to read the VIN number now. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, BMW chassis, blah blah blah, are likely to lose data and lose communication in case of diagnostics or power failure. Please use it with caution. Okay, it teaches you how to use it, about stable battery conditions and all that stuff. So this is the 2014, made in December 2014 X4 xDrive 35i N55 engine, and it's the United States. Emission, automatic transmission. We select that, and then even though I do not have, guys, any codes, I guarantee you that when I scan the system, probably we'll have some problems. So we're going to communicate now, see what's happening. It's scanning, it's getting all the required stuff. Automatic scan, system selection, service, quick clear code. I want to see what the quick clear code is to show you quick, because the other system didn't have that one. quick clear. That's to clear all the codes. So I just cleared all the codes without scanning it. So you have that system in case, you know, you had a weak battery, anything like that, that will cause that problem on the Mustang. It's going to just access the computers quick, okay, and do that. But you can do system selection. Check this thing out. Under drive system, we have 5 different computers. Under chassis system, you have another 5. And under body systems, you will have 4 on each row, so 16, 22 computers for the body control module, guys. The panoramic camera and all that stuff, collision safety module, airbag modules. You can even do diagnostics for the airbags. You can do read codes, live data. You can check if all the sensors are working great. Vehicle seat occupancy detector. The weak spot on those vehicles, guys, usually after being a little bit old, you have a special sensor that detects the weight and know if the airbag needs to be turned on. It's automatic and it fails. And seat occupancy detector, you can actually test it really easy. Front passenger, you can see front passenger seat occupation recognition device off. Let's get one person to sit here and you will see how we can easily test that and find out, okay, if it's working or if it's not. So that's what we will be doing now. Okay, we have a system seating. It will take a couple seconds and it says on. You can see, so definitely, guys, okay, we have a working occupancy detector here. Now we can go back, okay, and seat position sensors. You can test almost anything you can think of, guys. It's amazing. It's amazing. Head-up display, you can test it as well. This is the one that projects. I don't think you will be able to see it. Yep, right there, the speed on the screen and the navigation as well. You can do actuation test. You can do the full brightness, decrease brightness and all that stuff. Reset the control unit. You can see live data, if it's working, the signals, because that's a weak spot on those. From all the heat, sometimes they quit working. Now, under drive system, again, okay, you can select the engine computer, and under each of those things you will have actuation tests as well. Air duct, injectors, you can see blow-off valve, multiple things, guys. You can see, you can read the actually the ECU information as well here, and it'll tell you the part numbers if you need to order some, bulk punct supplier, all that stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. That tool can save you so much trouble. That's the transmission. Here you can test solenoids, shifting solenoids. You can reset the transmission. You can see even, let me see right here, I want to show you the live data. Okay, voltage supply, operating variables right here. You can see the I'm going to start the car. Let me start it quick, and you can see the turbine speed. You can see right there now 1136, 1137. Okay, output speed, engine speed, all that is grouped there, guys. Okay, and you can see, okay, the different tables. As you can open the values like that. Okay, and you can see different parameters here as well, which is very convenient for diagnosing problems. Transmission oil temperature 48 degrees Celsius, engine temperature 48, they're about the same now. 49 for the transmission, it climbed before the engine. Okay, so the mileage of the transmission is 166,000 kilometers, which is 103,000 miles, so everything's good. You can go even to the body, guys, of your car, and you can check the clusters and all that stuff to make sure that the mileage wasn't rolled back. You will always have different mileage values stored in different components, so that makes things really, guys, convenient, especially when you're buying a new vehicle. You can check things out as well. So definitely, guys, this is a tool that I would recommend. These two, guys, can save you quite a bit of money, okay, working on your vehicle, or even if you're having a shop and repairing vehicles. It works on any car, and you can practically diagnose the systems. You have those 31 professional reset functions such as steering angle reset, we talked about fuel injectors reset, calibration. Those are super important components, guys, especially the ABS bleed system, and you can even do key programming with that. So I'll definitely recommend it. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and check out the link in the description of the video below for more details. See you guys next time.